Right, so as I was saying, throughout the whole war, a lot of stuff has happened. This AFFS thing, it all happened a few days before the New Year's, actually. It was announced that an event for the conquest of Spawn would happen on January 6th. Basically, a skirmish-based battle would happen at Spawn, the last standing faction winning it. And when it was announced, both sides, Lopad, Charlesonia, went silent. It became quite apparent something was going to happen. Therefore, we started making some plans in case of war, which Lopad found out via a spy. While in the DMs of one of our people, Luke foreshadowed a war happening, which was revealed to us as soon as they got the message. As an act of defense, the Alliance for Free Spawn was formed under ties, because we in fact feared a war happening with Lopad, because we knew Lopad Dankis would be a thing again, a very, very strong world power. Our initial idea was that a fight would happen against Lopadian's Spawn battle, leading them to declare war on us. However, this took a turn, as a few days prior to the Spawn, Luke posted a stream called The Speech, where Lopadians met up at the capital and attended a speech, where Lopad would reveal to the world our in case of plans and declare war on us. During the runner-up to the Spawn battle, we were sure it was going to be a losing game, due to the mass amounts of people Lopad tends to have. But that battle, for the first time in season history, we had way more people than them, which helped us win the battle for Spawn Point. This came to prove how dedicated AFFS was to getting Spawn Point. There were many famous figures back then that ended up quitting after that, unfortunately. Now, the first battle of the war, also known as the Battle of Jamothia, was the main skyrocket of our morale. Lopad had hired 2 mercenaries, API and SFN, for around $5,000. At that moment, the AFFS was at its weakness, getting very few members for the battle due to their loss of members after the Spawn Point battle. During the battle, the Scarlet Squadron was teleported back to Jamothia with Stasis' unsuccessful attack on Swagtopia, where we faced their attacking squad head-on, and won by a very big margin. And that was the time we realized we were fully capable of Lopad Dankis force, losing their mercenaries while also losing most of their money invested in them. After that, it was basically only wins for the AFFS, with each battle, Lopad Dankis' tight grip on the rope loosening. Which brings us to today, here at a peaceful day, sunny day, in Fort Fantis, our main spawn. Now, I would talk about all these battles if it didn't turn out so long. Maybe for another day, though. A detail I will say about the war... Sorry. Sec. Okay. So... Sorry. A detail I will say about the war is that although the AFFS was capable of defeating their enemies quite easily, they never, ever let that fact make them slack off. Although the AFFS knew this, they have never stopped their hard work in the war effort, no matter what the stand-in it was. You know how difficult it is to achieve such thing as a faction leader? Very, very difficult. You see, what you guys did here, the extra effort, it will always pay off, no matter what. That is the main unrecognized aspect to why we won. Lopad thinks it's only because we have what they call quote-unquote PvP addicts, which is just a mere excuse. We work towards what we want to achieve. They never prepared as much as us for anything nonetheless. Which is why I find that point a completely baseless excuse. I want you guys to feel proud of how far you've come. You guys proved half of the world wrong when they were against you. Now it's just a quarter. Always remind yourself of the low-paid cockiness upon starting the war. Also, I want you guys to keep this form no matter the status. Who shot?
I shot Gandhi.
I want you guys to keep this form no matter the status. Outside of war or not, keep on going. This is the reason to why we are prominently strong as an alliance. Speaking of which, what will happen to the AFFS? I will clarify this right now. This might be maybe the last time the entire AFFS meets in big numbers. No, it's not disbanding. This will stay a military alliance between, knowing that the different factions will start focusing on their own projects in the near future. Soon we will also discuss how we are going to be giving out the territories. Anyway, a big thanks from the bottom of my heart. May this alliance keep developing and have a great future. That is all I have to say. Also AFFS.